Hello everyone, my name is Roya, and today I will be telling you all about the books that I plan to read in March. First thing we're going to do is pick a challenge out of our TBR jar. Just as a quick catch-up, January's challenge was to read a book with a partially obscured face on the cover, and that was when I picked Canary Club. February's challenge was a weapon on the cover, and most of what I read in February pretty much had weapons on the cover, so whatever. Now we're going to pick a new challenge, so we're going to find out what our TBR jar picks for us today. A book with striking typography. I know just what I want to pick. Moonshine by Jasmine Gower. I wanted to read this month anyway. Jasmine Gower is a friend of mine, and this is her first traditionally published book, and I'm so excited that she finally has published a book, and I can't wait to read it. Now, on to what I'm currently reading. So obviously, the first book that I'm currently reading is The Dragon Reborn by Robert Jordan, and this is book 3 in the Wheel of Time series, and this is what we are reading this month for our live show for the Wad-Along Read-Along. So if you don't know, Jade from Bedtime Bookworm and I are hosting a read-along where we are reading The Wheel of Time, and we're talking about one of them every month live on YouTube. So definitely go and join the Goodreads group down below if you have not checked it out yet, and also you should totally subscribe to Jade, whose channel I will link below as well. Something else I'm currently reading is, of course, Magic's Pawn, and I plan to read this whole trilogy this month. I keep saying that I'm going to read it. This has been on my TBR. This is like the third month in a row that this has been on my TBR, and I have not read it yet, but each book is only like 300 to 400 pages. So actually less than that. It's like 300 pages pretty much. It's not long. So I'm sure I can finish all of it very quickly. But anyway, this is another of Mercedes Lackey's Heralds of Valdemar series. I read Arrows of the Queen last year, so I'm definitely very excited to get into this one. I do also have 2 ebooks for review. Obviously, one of them I'm currently reading, and that is Herself Alone in the Orange Rain by Tracy Eiston. That I am almost halfway through at this point. This is a good month to finish it off in because there is an Irish readathon going on, so I will leave a link to Aoife's announcement video for it down below. The other ebook that I have for review is Sky in the Deep by Adrienne Young, and that is a young adult fantasy that is coming out in April, so it's very Viking-esque, so I'm definitely looking forward to getting into that one as well. Also, March is the month where Persian New Year usually happens, pretty much every time actually, so I have a few books by Persian authors on my shelf that I have not yet read, and so I plan to read a few of them this month. So firstly, obviously, we have Down and Across by Arvin Ahmedi, and I have been wanting to read this for a while. It just came out this year. Next, we have The Blood of Flowers by Anita Amirazvani, and I read one of her books last year and absolutely loved it, and this is actually the book that I had heard of first that I had been hoping to read, so I didn't even know about the other one beforehand, so I'm definitely really excited to get into this one as well. Next, we have Moonlight on the Avenue of Faith by Gina B. Nahai, and I've been talking about this book quite a bit on my channel as something that's on my TBR, and I definitely put this on my top 5 to read in 2018 list as well, so I definitely hope that I can get to it now. Last but most definitely not least is another book that I've been meaning to read pretty much every month, and I have not yet gotten to it, and that is The Thousand Names by Django Wexler. This series sounds really up my alley, and I'm so excited to get into it. It is a fantasy series, and I have the first 3 books, and there are 5 out so far, so I'm definitely really excited to finally read this book. So these are the books that I plan to read in the month of March. Let me know if you've read any of these, which ones you think I should start first. Also, let me know what you plan to read in March, what book you are most excited to read in March. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you soon with a new video. Bye!